Collection of the students' evaluation will be done on the last month of the beta test, and then after getting all the such comments, complaints, we make a new beta product. That's a prototype which will be manufactured in large scale. Now, going on timeline, we have 3 phases divided, which is a 15-month period. First quarter goes for the setting up the device and building the design, and then going to the alpha test for the second quarter and doing all alpha test procedure. On third quarter, beta test procedure starts by making a new device for the first quarter, then giving it to the students in second quarter. On third quarter, we do the data collection, making report, and new prototype is developed. In case of key personnel, I myself, Mr. Dhanikram Katka, is going to be the project manager. Mr. Sudeep Rizal is going to be the electrical engineer. Surya Bahadur Pachawai is going to be the computer engineer. Haras Suprati is the financial supervisor. He is a graduate from University of California in computer engineering in master's degree. Graduate from University of Texas at Arlington in bachelor's degree. On master's degree from University of Texas Arlington. And Texas A&M graduate in economics and business administration. Now, regarding responsibilities, I'll be the supervisor, take care of design and beta test, alpha test procedure. Electrical engineer is going to do the prototype building, program simulation, microcontroller. Computer engineer is going to be one of the app developer, source and manual developer, design and checking algorithms. They're going to finance supervisor, take care of all the financial responsibilities. On legal advisor, Mr. Hangulama, I forgot to tell about him. He's going to take care of all legal issues, patents, copyrights, everything.
Mr. Hangulama is there.
On our intellectual property management, we're going to have the copyright for all our original document published or not, trademark for UP&OFF. NDA has non-disclosure agreement to safeguard our trade secrets, contracts as a form of confidential relationship with acceptance of the acquiring license. After doing all this procedure, then we'll be going to available resources, Sridan Electronics, of course, that's my company, and everybody's going to work inside the company with all the lab equipment, and all orders are supplied. Whatever items we need, we order it from Mauser, DZKey, and everything else. Then I pass it to Mr. Power Supreti.
Be specific.
Continue, sir. Now I'm going to talk. Now the final part. I'm going to talk about the budgeting part. We know technological innovations is important, but to drive that technology, to make the real product at the end, we need to have money. We need to get investors to believe on the ideas the engineers come up with and make it to the final product. For the first data, this is a bunch of numbers here. This is all about the expenses we're going to have for the 1 year and 3 months. That's before we really start making the product in the larger scale. You can see there we have 5 persons, like my friend Dhanik told you about. We have 5 persons working on the development of the device. Product manager will be making cashing in the most money, given he has a big responsibility in the team, and the finance supervisor will be making the rest. If you look at the time frame there, electrical engineer and computer engineer will be spending a lot of time compared to other people in here. That's because electrical engineer will be responsible for designing the whole electrical circuit within the device, and the computer engineer will be responsible to make the apps for all 3 big mobile platforms, Android, iOS, and the Windows Phone platform. And at the same time, he's also responsible to collect the data from all the beta testers. Some other important numbers here. So the total cost here will be around $200,000, including the fringe rate, and that is also pretty market competitive. Talking about the equipments, we are thinking about building 30 devices for the beta test, and this is the expenses for that equipment. Traveling cost, if you look at it, it's not that much because all the beta testing will be done in the university, within the university, so there is not much of traveling going on. So at the end, the total cost comes around $320,000. That's for the first year and the 1 year and 3 months. That's before we really start manufacturing the product. Now, to give you a rough idea, this is you can see most of the expenses up to this point is for the people, and the expenses for the equipment and the travel is not that much compared to the expenses to the people. Cost about the parts. This is the breakdown of all the equipments we are going to put in our device. So it total comes down to $8.51 to make one device. And at the same time, the manufacturing cost is $3. We are giving to a different company, to a company to manufacture the device, and that will come to $3. In total, we have around $12 of expenses to build one device at a time. And we are selling the equipment, selling the device for $20, cashing in the profit of $8 per device. And now about talking about the cost recovery plan, you can see all these negative values will be the time before which will be will be the time period where we'll be going in the loss. And the good news for our investors will come in the fourth quarter of the third year. That's when we'll be making our first profit. This is the profit amount in here. This is, you can see in the second quarter of the second year, that's the budget expenses, and the other expenses is here. And we won't be. And if you look at the sales is just going up. That's because we are selling the equipment in the local level first, then comes national level, and we haven't mentioned the international level in here. That's our future reference.
International level, sir.
And the good news comes in the fourth quarter of the third year, and the total amount our investors will, the total profit our investors will be making from this device will be in the fifth year, first quarter will be $700,000. This is the timeline of profit throughout the profit. This is to give you a rough idea. This is the graph of how the profit is going to soar in the given time. Now the future idea, what we are thinking about this product is fully integrate this device with the mattress, or sell this company to a mattress company like Mattress Design to Mattress Firm. That way it can be fully integrated into the system, making the mass sensors even more reliable, more effective, and give you the better value and better service to our customers. Now we'll be taking questions from you. Bam! This is how it's done, bitches.